3, 2, 1. Wow. Oh my God, that's cold. Welcome back to You Betcha Radio Podcast, the coldest podcast in all the Midwest, presented by fairwaymeatmarket.com. We got a great episode for you. We're just going to call it the lake episode. We're back.
Ooh.
Memorial weekend is this weekend. Everyone's headed back to the lake. So we thought we'd do a nice little lake episode for you. But before we get into the lake episode, we want to talk to you about fairwaymeatmarket.com. It's all about the meat. A lot of peaking there at the audio. Guys, if you go to fairwaymeatmarket.com, you got to go check out the ultimate steak package. Lake season's here. I mean, do you do anything else at the lake other than grill?
No.
Correct answer is no. Gonna want this steak package for when you're grilling some mizzites on the grizzle out on the lake. This has got ribeyes, strip steaks, sirloins, filet mignon, the whole shebang. And not only should you get this package, but all the other packages there too. Ryan will take any meat package his mouth that he can get.
Correct.
So if you use code YouBetcha, YOUBETCHA, all one word, You Betcha, when at checkout, you get $50 off the package. Plus, you also get free shipping. So it's about an $80 value. We kind of give or take a few there. And so head to fairwaymeatmarket.com and pick up steak package. You will be the good neighbor at the lake.
Yes.
Everyone's going to want to be hanging out on your shore, on your dock.
Yeah. Grilling on the dock.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bring it out there.
Easy. Charcoal.
So lake season. I know today when we're recording this, it's 90 mile an hour winds. Doesn't feel like lake weather, but it is here. We last weekend I made Tyler help me put in the docks. Went pretty good. There was no yelling. There was no frustration. Just maybe a little cold on the old
bits.
the twig and berries. You know?
Yeah.
Little chilly.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have any waiters, but it had been warm enough out to where it wasn't not too bad.
Yeah, it was one of those. Once you get used to it, it's not so bad.
We also were joking that like we're old dudes now with like a ton of inflammation in our bodies.
So
it felt like we were just taking an ice bath and reducing our inflammation. So that's where we're at in life. Get the cold lake just to reduce inflammation.
I like that model though.
It is. Yeah, it's great.
I did put a dock in last weekend as well, and my bones were hurting. Like the bones in my legs just started to hurt because
I think that might be arthritis.
Could be.
You good?
Rheumatoid.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you got a little bit of the roomy.
The roomy arthritis.
The roomy-toid.
How long does it take to put a dock in?
I hate getting the toidy.
Depends on the help and the dock.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It probably took us a couple hours. We put in a dock, a lift, and a
2 docks,
jet
2
ski
lifts.
lift.
So is you, Tyler, and your dad?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the foreman in that situation?
My dad.
Oh, okay.
Depending.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, it went pretty smooth, though. You only had us correct the dock.
Going in, though, is way easier than going out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also have to ask, did you get the jet ski in?
We haven't put that in
the stand
yet.
up. Okay.
No.
That'll be interesting.
That won't be interesting. But you know what else is interesting? The worst people at the lake.
They're there.
We like to call this segment the worst people at the lake.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Mom, but some of the worst people at the lake is when you're putting the dock in, they start barking orders from the bank. I only had one snarky comment at my mom when she tried to tell us what to do from the bank.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was, but I remember you saying something to her.
I was like, how about you go sit back on the chair? Shit like that. I didn't. It's like that's the thing. You say it, you can't take it back.
Yeah.
But if you just don't look at her, because she's giving me a dirty look and she's not going to say anything because Tyler was there. If you don't look, the snarky comment didn't exist.
Right. Well, and if you don't look and you kind of turn the other way, then her comeback to you doesn't mean as much.
Yep, 100%. Ryan, you got any worse people that you don't like at the lake?
Yeah. So we have a couple bars around the lake, right?
Okay.
And,
Is this just a worse person at the bar?
no, these people, they're
The guy you kind of know.
okay, there's that. Actually, this could spin into that segment exactly. No, it's bar lake regulars are a little bit different than like small town bar regulars. There's certain people at the lake bar that when you get talking to them, there's no walking away.
Yeah.
There's no open area to walk away and maybe go mingle somewhere else. I don't know why that is, but you're immediately trapped.
What about the guy who will beach it in front of your thing because he kind of knows your dad?
Oh yeah.
And then he's there for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And you, like, don't know each other well enough.
I wrote that. Yeah.
You wrote that
it's
one
like
down?
the guy you kind of know, but invites himself over. I didn't have a
But
good...
the thing is, it's different when, like, let's say he's just walking by at your house, you know, you can kind of be like, all right, well, I got to head inside. This dude's literally beached his boat and you're probably going to have to help push him off, you know?
Yeah.
You can't just like bail on him.
Untie him from your dock.
Yeah. Another worst person at the lake is the young child.
I wrote kids, period.
Well, no, the young child who is on the tube that apparently thinks this is scarier than anything on earth. Just scream like the whole time. Just screams hey, maybe only scream when it's like you got a wave coming away.
There's nothing more that makes you want to just drive faster and take the corners a little bit harder than a screaming kid.
Yeah, just stop that.
When's the last time you pulled a kid on a tube, like on a jet ski?
I pulled my girlfriend on a tube last year and she actually hurt her head. My mom was pissed.
Really?
I gave her hell.
I mean, I was only going 15.
I gave her a little extra whip than she maybe needed. Maybe she should have held on.
Wore a helmet.
Maybe she should have
Maybe she shouldn't have pissed me off all those times.
Yeah.
And then maybe you shouldn't have gotten on a tube with me as the driver. Like, actually, like, it happened. And then, like, my mom, like, she's so mad at me. She was like, I cannot believe you. I'm like, have you met me?
Are you sure
seriously gave me the keys to the boat with my brother and my girlfriend on the tube, and you thought I was gonna take her easy? Like, are you kidding me? This is the first time you met me? I don't know.
No, I get it. I probably would have done the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Another person at the lake too, the person that just doesn't want to go outside and do anything.
Ugh.
The Debbie
And
Downer.
It's a very vague statement, but everyone knows that person who's just kind of like, hey, you want to go on a pontoon ride? Ah, no, I think I'm just going to stay back and watch TV.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
game's on, or
Yeah.
I gotta watch the Friday golf tournament.
I'm actually not opposed to having like,
A period of you're outside from 10 a.m. till like 4, and then maybe you want to spend an hour before dinner inside to cool off in the AC.
Yeah.
All for that.
Yeah.
But an entire afternoon inside is just like, what are you doing?
yeah,
I wrote one on the flip side of that. The over planner.
there's a happy medium.
Yes.
The lawn games. Can we cool it on the lawn
like-
games and the
Yes.
and the water games? Like, the settings needs to be right for like Beersby and stuff. But
Yeah.
the guy who's just like always needing to play one of those games just need to relax.
Or I'm thinking like the person from sun up to sundown always has something planned. Like,
Yeah.
we're going on the boat at this time. We're going to eat at this time. We're going to go do this at this time. I cannot stand that. It's like, can I just have like a 2-3 hour period where I can do whatever I want?
What if I get too drunk and I need some food now instead of at 6?
Yeah. I don't think there should be a schedule. I
No,
think
there
it's just-
shouldn't.
Everybody just kind of,
I think the lake motto should literally just be whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, hey, you know how people have signs that say, go jump in the lake?
Yeah.
There should be a sign that just says, whatever.
Whatever. Just literally hand out an itinerary every morning and it just says big letters. Whatever.
Yeah. I like that. I'm actually not opposed to like not even having a TV at the lake. It's nice sometimes,
God, you
but
can't do that. What if it's raining? What, like, come on.
That's
Cool.
what
okay, I
All
recant
right,
that.
cool it,
I recant
Ryan.
that. But no TV from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m.
That's not whatever. That sounds like you're making that.
Okay, I recant that statement as well. All right.
The thing about the whatever lifestyle, Ryan, is there's no rules. It's just whatever.
That's fair. I guess what I'm saying is just turn the TV off for a while. You want to go watch later? Fine.
Yeah, I feel that.
But go outside.
Big thunderstorm movies at the lake.
Great.
That's pretty sweet.
Miles,
like Mission Impossible 2.
It's the same 3 movies that you have at the lake.
Weekend at Bernie's. Like all the ones that you had on VHS.
Yeah.
Because for whatever reason at the lake, we like view it as like we can't buy like a $35 DVD player because it's the lake. Like I'm not spending extra money on that. You know, it's like, all right, pop in the VHS. It's like I didn't even know you could even do that. Can you hook a VHS up to a TV anymore?
We had the old school TV with the VCR built in, and we had Little Rascals, Hook, and Grease.
Hook's
There
a
you go.
great movie.
Great movie. Those are the 3 we had though. So you can
all you
word
need.
for word.
That is all you need. And then,
right. Oh, go ahead.
And then you'd go to the flea market on Sunday morning, and they'd always have like VHSs for like 15 cents.
Yeah.
You're like, well, this is the only place that I can ever watch this, so I better buy them all now.
Oh man. Right. So a scenario for you. What if there's a big UFC fight at the lake and it's like 2 p.m.?
I don't get to watch it.
You won't watch it at all?
No, I missed last weekend's because I was at the lake.
Okay.
It's
Why
just
don't you just go to the bar?
they don't have it on at the bar. You know how much it costs to stream UFC fights?
That is true. Lake bars are not into that.
No. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip it, Jared. I'm gonna be outside playing Beersby, playing bags.
What if it's a McGregor fight?
I probably won't go to the lake.
Just at all.
There you go. Yeah.
Another person.
Crescent Jarrett.
Yeah.
Tyler, do you have a?
I wrote kids, but it's basically of a specific age, not like babies. Like you got to take care of them no matter what. But like 8-year-olds to 11-year-olds at the lake are the worst.
Yeah, because they're super needy because they can't really do anything for themselves.
Yes.
You know, like they
But
can't
they
take the
think they
jet ski
can.
out by themselves. They can't like take the boat out. You like gotta do shit with them.
They have so much energy too.
Yeah, and they're all kind of little assholes sometimes too.
Yeah.
They all got mouths on them at that point.
Nothing's
Yes.
worse than like a overconfident 6th grader.
Yep.
There's no one you want to punch more in the nose than an overconfident
Yeah.
6th grader.
And it's like, what if I don't want to go fishing with you? What if I don't want to pull you on the tube?
Then they go, no, take me fishing over and over and
no,
over and over.
No, the worst is you like bring the kayak out for them out of the garage. And it's like a pain to get it out of there. It's buried. And then they literally don't eat. Then they're like, actually, I don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah, or they do it for 30 seconds and
Yeah.
then they're done.
You know, it's too tiring. I'm going to go just, will you pull me on the tube and pull the tube up? Actually, I don't want to do that either.
Right.
Or how about the person who wants to go skiing or kneeboarding, but just can't fucking.
Can't get up.
Oh, no.
And I get
Yeah,
it.
they
Everyone's
suck.
been there. Everyone's been there.
I haven't.
Be an athlete.
I mean, not to
I
brag.
have no idea what that's like, Ryan.
I believe you. Yeah, it's just, and
Yeah.
they won't give up either.
No.
Which I commend that, but
It's a pride thing.
yes,
Well, yeah, so there's a sweet spot to giving up. You can't give up after 2 times
No.
because then you're like, God, this guy's just. Well, first of all, we brought the ski out. The ski's out, and you're going to quit after 2 times. Like, come on, everyone's kind of giving you a look. But then you get into the 5-6 times range.
Yeah, what's the appropriate number?
I would say that 5 to 6 is like, all right, are you going to quit or not? Because we're pretty bored of watching you suck.
I would say that's pushing it. If it was 4 catastrophic failures, like they barely didn't get up at all, then you're done at 4. But if
Yeah.
you kind of get up on 3 or
You do
4, exactly.
and then there's 6 people on the boat all trying to give different advice on how this person
Lean
can get
back.
up.
No,
Yeah.
you're going to want to just
Put your toes together.
lock your knees when you're trying to get up. If you actually crisscross your things, it'll be better for you.
If you actually just put your head underwater.
Don't come up.
Jesus, Tyler.
Oh my God.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. God, that sucks. No, I would say I would agree with that. 4, if you don't even have a prayer, you got to give up after
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
But I would say 5 to 6 if you're almost there. If you're going longer than 6 tries at it,
I'm cutting the rope.
like you deserve to be like banished to the crawl space for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
We're not
Just
doing that.
Let it soak in a little bit. Wait till the other 6 people have went and then come back around and try it again.
Yeah. Oh God, nothing. Skiing is one of those things that sounds cool. You know, it sounds like, oh, that'd be fun to go skiing again. And then you just your body hurts. Like when, you know what I mean? Like your knees, your arms, your back, everything. Like you're tired after going down one little strip. You're doing the head pad. Take me home.
Rheumatoid arthritis.
Take me home. This hurts.
Take me home.
But hey, there's nothing cooler though when you get a good like lean into it and let go of the rope and then end up on shore. You know, like don't even end up going underwater after you let go of the rope. That's like
the first,
I remember the first time I watched like my brother's friend do it. I was like, God, that guy's so cool. God, that guy's sick.
Yeah.
And then you try and you run into the goddamn dock. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah. God, skiing, man.
Frickin' skis.
No shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, those people do suck. Oh,
I was one of those people. I suck at kneeboarding. I could never.
What?
I like kneeboarding.
kneeboarding's the easiest thing to get up on.
I couldn't do it when I was like 15 years old.
You just got a little bit of core strength. Just
I don't have
wedge
any of
yourself
that.
up there.
No.
Kneeboarding on the knees, on the other hand, is holy smokes. Rheumatoid arthritis is kicking my ass. At that
A little toity.
little
Ryan, you gotta get you some fish oil pills.
I just need some knee sleeves.
We got some in the prop room.
Some
Yeah, we do.
neoprene knee sleeves.
Yeah, keep those kneecaps warm.
Yeah.
Neves.
The other worst people is like the fisher people. Like it's clearly like a busy lake day. You know, and then they're like fishing right where like all the boats are doing skiing,
And they
tubing
get pissed.
and they're mad at you. It's like, come on, man. You fish either early in the morning or late at night.
They're the two best times to fish.
Yeah. Are you guys pro or against jet skis following a wake boat for their wake to like jump the wake?
I have zero experience with this.
Is there someone wake surfing?
Let's go. Yes.
Pro.
If they're far enough back, I'm fine with it.
I am too.
Yeah.
It's like one of those things that is borderline. Like, should you be doing this? Shouldn't you be doing it? I think it's okay.
I think you can kind of tell too, just like by how close they're getting.
Maybe well, if you're on the jet ski, maybe give them one of those, like a little wave,
Yeah.
like, "Hey, I'm staying away, but good job."
Yep.
Type of
Like,
one of
hey,
those things.
I'm gonna rip your waves, dude. That brings me back to the Ozarks behind the bush boat when guys were jumping jet
But the
skis.
waves on that were so huge,
God.
they were eating shit.
Yeah.
So that was actually kind of fun.
Great entertainment.
Yeah, those guys sucked. Whatever.
Yeah, it's the lake. Whatever. Let them do it.
Yeah. Hey,
Exactly.
welcome to the lake. Whatever.
I like that motto.
Whatever.
One thing that really bugs me, it goes back to your point of like the guy who always wants to
Well,
play.
you know, I don't know what grinds my gears.
So, all right.
I just
So
watched that episode of Family Guy the other day.
Yeah. Just going off.
if it's a 4-person game, that one person's trying to play and there's like 3 people on the deck, they're just trying to rope the rest of
What
the people.
game? Oh,
Like cornhole or Beersby or
what about the like? Did you guys ever play trackball with like those like weird plastic things that like it's like a plastic ball, hard plastic,
okay.
like a plastic thing that it's almost like a, and then it falls in and then you go like this and it goes and it like slides up the track and it.
Oh yeah.
What
yeah.
is it? It's called trackball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They in Jackass, it's Highlight.
I don't know what
They
that is.
take the oranges
Oh, yeah.
and try and huck it at.
Yeah, it's like a
Johnny Knoxville.
lacrosse thing,
Yes.
but with no shaft on it. It's just kind of like the head
Yep.
and it's all
Hey,
plastic.
there's a game with that? I thought you just played catch.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Highlight.
Yeah, it's like big in New Zealand. I know what you're talking
Yep.
about.
Yeah, but this is like knockoff version.
Yeah.
Trackball.
That's
or
pretty
whatever.
fun.
That one's fun, but then you always get this is another worse person at the lake, which happens to me quite a bit.
I know where you're going.
They're like, dude, I'm gonna do like a sick like low one, and then it'll come up and you'll catch it, whatever, and then I just whip it way too hard and it goes way over their
Yeah.
head. And I'm always standing on shore and they're out there, so then they have to swim because they can't touch that far.
Yep.
Those are that's the worst.
Throw it back a few more years from that game. The Velcro Velcro
Yeah,
pads with the Velcro tennis ball. Get a fucking
We
baseball
need to
glove.
get
Right.
No, let's get
Oh, you like
let's
that?
get a thing of those around the office here.
We should.
The
That'd be
worst,
kind of fun.
Yeah,
the worst part when you're playing those games in the water and the ball goes over your head into the lake and you got to swim. You got to decide what to do with the thing in your hand. Do you half-ass one arm swim out to the ball? Do you put like the racket in your mouth? How do you swim out there to get it? It's always so awkward.
Probably throw it on the dock.
Maybe
might
the
just put-
dock.
Yeah, or you can let it go, or if you throw it at the dock and miss, then you got to go get your damn racket.
I usually would just hold on to it.
Same.
Maybe put the little strap around my wrist.
Maybe flip it to the backside of your hand.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Or just use it as like a
paddle.
Sure.
Yeah,
like an oar.
yeah.
We could get some games going with that in the office here.
Oh,
Take some
yeah.
grounders.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna take our first break. That is the worst people at the lake. Next, we're gonna talk about things that are overrated, underrated. I mean, at the end there, we kind of were. I think those little hand games are
Underrated.
A little underrated. So that's a preview for the next segment.
Teaser.
Yeah, we're gonna take a break and whatever. Guys, before we get into the next lake segment, we want to talk to you about holiday gas stations. Ryan, I couldn't be a bigger holiday guy.
Me
I
either.
love going on a holly run. When was the last time you were on a holly run?
Miles, it's been 4 out of the last 4 days.
I was gonna say like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This morning.
What I actually like on DoorDash now is that they allow you to make an extra stop at the holiday.
Even better.
Mm-hmm. Even better. But the best part is we're big energy drink guys around here. I mean, we joke that You Betcha was literally fueled off of energy drinks and energy drinks alone. Well, Busch Light. But it's like
Sometimes both.
it's a balance of uppers and downers.
Yeah.
But right now until June 16th, Ryan, you can get you can mix and match energy drinks. Buy 2, get 1 free.
Easy.
So if you buy 4, you get
2 free.
if you buy 16,
8.
you get 8.
8
There
free.
he is. You get 8 free. I mean, you can't pass up
And
on
then
those.
you just charge your buddies for the 8 free ones.
Yeah.
And make profit off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't tell them there's a deal going on and then
Yes.
have them Venmo you.
Yeah.
Is that what you guys have been doing to me?
Wow.
We don't Venmo you.
You can do all sorts of energy drinks. You got Red Bull, Mountain Dew Rise is what I'm actually drinking right now. These things are actually
You're
like,
high on those right now.
pretty
He's got
delicious.
2 of them in front of him.
I know.
He's rising.
Rise
Rise up lights.
Rise Up Lights.
Those Dusky.
Rockstar, Bang Energy, Monster Energy if you're in the construction world. Guys, buy 2, get 1 free.
Mix and match.
I would do that. I would buy, my dad would buy 100 energy drinks because you get then how many free, Ryan?
50.
50 free ones.
Imagine having 150 energy
If
drinks.
you go buy 100 energy drinks and get 50 free, you got to send us a photo and we'll put it on the You Betcha Radio.
Hell yeah, we will.
Someone go buy 100 energy drinks and get 50 free.
That poor holiday station, the cashier that has to check them out.
Yeah, we're
Oh, I
gonna
feel
we're
bad.
gonna get an email from Holiday and be like, hey, don't maybe encourage people to buy 100. you
Like,
know?
tell them to get like 10. That's great.
Yeah,
we like 10.
yeah.
No, go do it. You won't do it.
Whatever.
Whatever. Guys, go to Holiday. They got everything you need. Energy drinks. Buy 2, get 1 free. Can't pass up on those kinds of savings. Speaking of savings, Ryan, you know what I'm saving for this weekend? My liver.
Boom.
Memorial weekend.
Boom.
I'm going to slam Busch Lights. I am going to get the boys buzzing. I am going to make the beers go easily down my throat or my belly.
I like that one.
Then it's going to go out of you know what
Your
into
booty.
the lake.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Don't act like you don't do that.
I don't.
Hey,
Ryan said booty. I definitely
Yeah.
don't.
You say
He
booty?
did. I don't shit in the lake.
I'll be in Florida this weekend, and
Ri-
I'm going to try and find the Busch
Ryan-
fishing cans.
Yes.
Ooh.
Let's, before we move on, Ryan's he likes to just float one. He likes to leave a nice floater in the lake.
Yeah, fertilizer.
You're going to Florida on Memorial Weekend? This is the
know.
Lake Podcast.
I know. And every other year I'm there Memorial Weekend.
What's going on? Anything specific?
My buddy's getting deployed for 6 months. so
Okay,
we're
that's a
going to-
good reason I would say.
There's a lot of lakes in Florida. You
We're
can
sending
find
him
one.
off. Yeah. There's a huge lake by Florida.
What
It's
do you
called the Ocean.
how you gonna
Oh, that one.
how you gonna send them off? Just get hammered or what?
Busch fishing cans.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're out there, if they still got them. But
Busch.
all right,
locator.
Ryan. Yeah, go to Florida. Go to the ocean.
Woo.
Hope you don't wear sunscreen.
That's so mean.
I'm
dude.
stronger than the sun, Jared.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I hope that you your swim trunks give you chafing.
You talk about your dock. I am peeling from burning putting in your dock.
Well, you're literally the whitest guy I've ever seen.
It's true.
You whipped off your shirt the minute you got there, and then you were the whole afternoon. You
Yeah, I
gotta
know.
ease into that.
It was
man.
only 2 hours though. I was like, that'll be fine. No,
The sun is undefeated.
it is.
It is.
Speaking of undefeated, let's talk some overrated, underrated things about
Yeah.
the lake.
Good segue.
Overrated. Overrated. Sunburn. Don't like doing that.
No, that's not good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it ever got a good rating.
I think it's appropriately
Yeah.
rating. Yeah.
There's something about that first burn of the year, though. You kind of just got to set that base right away.
It sets the tone for the rest of the year. How many times are you getting sunburned until you're like, all right, fine, I'll put on freaking sunscreen this time?
Probably twice.
Yeah, I'm with you. Around the 2 or 3 times I try to test the waters.
Well, so here's what I do. I put sunscreen on right away because last year I was like, I fried right away. So, but then I'm like getting frustrated because it's like, all right, it's been 2 weeks at the lake and I haven't gotten any tan.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, I can just, for an afternoon, not put anything on. It'll kind of help balance out. And then I get absolutely fried. It's a constant battle.
You got to put some bronzer on.
Ooh.
You got to use the bronzer.
Because that's got some SPF in it.
It does.
But not a ton.
Yep.
Maybe next time you're at the lake, you might want to show me how to put it on. Ryan.
I can do that.
Oh, I know you can.
He'll send you a video from Florida.
Yeah.
I get my old doctor to do that.
Yeah. Does your doctor maybe bronze people up?
He'll diagnose the sunburn. Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll recommend some bronzer.
There we go. Yeah. I would say overrated is, this might contradict something else I've said on this podcast, but I'm trying to rack my brain. I don't think so. But I think that s'mores are kind of overrated.
I'd agree. Yeah, I'd agree.
I would also agree, Miles.
I feel like on this podcast, though, at some point I was like, s'mores are
fuck.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's more of a nostalgia thing.
Yes.
We've been doing this for 2 years now, or whatever, however long.
Long time. Feels like decades.
120
2.5
episodes.
years. 2.5 years, right?
Yeah. Winter
We've
2018.
been doing this for 2.5 years. I have the right to change my mind about s'mores. I am out on s'mores.
You know what?
Overrated.
Here's my thought about s'mores. There's just so much. Everyone at the lake has a tote of s'mores stuff that you bring out, you bring it back in. But cleaning up after s'mores, when you get the graham crackers out, you get the Hershey bars out, you get the marshmallows out, it's a lot of cleanup.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't ever do that. My mom does it.
And your mom probably hates it.
100%.
Yeah.
Dude, moms love that
They
shit.
kind of do love that
Maybe.
shit.
Yeah, they probably do.
Yeah, like if she woke up in the morning and everything was clean, she would be like, one time would be like, oh, this is great. And then like it would keep happening. And then she'd be like, yeah, like, but like, what am I supposed to do in the morning then? I usually clean up after my children.
Yeah.
Yeah, overrated. Gets sticky.
Mm-hmm.
You only really want the chocolate. You don't want all the other stuff. The graham cracker gets everywhere.
Yep.
Mostly it's just sticky. It gets on everything.
You always end up burning the marshmallow. Like
Always a great bit.
charring
There's always one person that chars it and then starts waving it back and forth like, hey guys, I'm like Dennis the Menace. When you go like this,
Yeah.
that flies off his thing and sticks on the guy's forehead. You remember that?
Yep.
You don't remember that? Jared, do you remember that? Come on, Jared.
I've seen it.
I remember that.
You've never seen Dennis the Menace?
Mm-mm.
I also haven't seen Lion King, so
What the fuck?
yeah, never saw it.
Another great VHS.
Yeah,
movie.
that's a good one for the lake. You find that at a flea market. Pick that up, Jared.
Yeah.
Yep.
Find the VHS.
Yeah, I know the main characters. I just haven't seen it all. Like,
We did talk about this on the last segment, but also overrated skiing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I would agree. I'm kind of a all water sports.
Really?
Unless you can do dope stuff. I just
Dope shit.
like cool tricks.
Yeah.
Then it's just, I kind of like, you're just getting pulled around, you know?
Overrated is wakeboarding. Skiing is less. Skiing, I think, is almost appropriately rated. But wakeboarding couldn't be more overrated.
Yeah, I kind of
that-
lump them all together.
Especially wakeboarding behind a jet ski.
I think kneeboarding actually is underrated.
I agree.
I've only been kneeboarding once and I was very bored.
So if you ever get the chance, you happen to have 3 kneeboards laying around, which most people do.
Yep.
You and 2 other friends go kneeboarding together. You like can like spray each other all behind the same boat. It's pretty fun.
Okay.
Stand-up jet skis, highly underrated.
Underrated.
I rode yours last year or 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Man, that was a good time.
Are they
But don't
more
be a
fun than
douche.
sit down ones?
Oh,
Yes.
Why? What's the difference?
Because sit downs is like it's just like you're it's like driving a car, right? You get in the car, no one has like a unless it's like an exotic crazy car, which you never drive. It's like just driving a car. If you're
like-
just sitting on a regular jet ski.
Yeah. Kind of
The
like
other one's like you got like your buddy has a dirt bike and you're kind of like just
Yep.
cruising around on one of those.
it takes more skill
Okay.
on a stand-up. It's kind of
Much
like
more balance.
Yeah, kind of like kneeboarding. You got to start out like with your elbows on the pads and then like work your way up.
Yeah,
that's what you do.
if you're
you're a
not
beginner.
if you're not very good at it, but
You wouldn't know anything about that.
It's very tough.
yeah, but people aren't talking about that kneeboardings. I think that sport needs to make a comeback. I think wake surfing has now shifted into the overrated category, by the way.
It's really fun for a little bit and then you're just kind of over it.
So if you have a friend who has a wake boat and you go often, not as fun than maybe once a year
Yeah.
because you don't get to do it very much.
Yep, I would agree.
Because essentially, like, you're going pretty slow and you're kind of just standing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you actually just like the movement that you do with wake surfing, like, you know, you do the little up and down in the wake, whatever. But in reality, it's just, you're just kind of just standing there.
Unless you're really good, the coolest thing you can maybe do is like reach down and grab your board.
No, just hand on the top of the
Hand on the
water.
wave.
Yeah.
Hand
Yeah.
on the wave.
It's so sick. What you imagine? This is literally you're wake surfing. You're standing there like this, and then the coolest thing you do is just go like this.
It's kind of a vibe though. When it's just you in the water.
You put your hand in the water, and then you come up and you like slick your hair back.
Yeah.
and you're like, God, look like you're in you're in Baywatch or something.
But no. We're not done there. Someone's got to throw you a beer off the boat.
oh my
for you to
God,
slam.
that
Do
could-
not drop that beer.
No, that is littering.
I honestly don't think I've ever seen anyone drop one of those.
Yep, right. That's like you become an athlete when a beer's flying to you while you're on the water.
Yeah.
Anyone.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's majorly overrated, but as more and more people have wake surfing boats and it becomes more common,
Yeah.
It's not
a
as
little overrated.
it's not as exclusive anymore.
It's lost its luster, you know.
yeah.
Yep.
It was really cool at first, though.
One of my overrateds, anyone can have this. Those freaking floating mats.
The Maui
The
mats.
lily pad.
No, lily pads I like, but just the single person looks like an air mattress kind of deal, but it's skinny. And you gotta try to get on that damn thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay,
then
but those things, what is that sponginess?
I don't know.
They're so spongy.
I'm thinking more of the blow up ones.
Oh, because I was gonna say, you know, the really spongy ones that I'm talking about.
Not the spongy ones. No.
Oh,
They're
we'll have to look it
almost
up.
like a yoga mat, except thicker.
Yeah, but like way thicker.
Yeah.
God, it'd be nice to take a nap on.
Yeah, but not in the water.
Yeah.
They're awkward.
No, it would definitely suck.
You guys ever go tubing down the river? Like,
Yeah.
Because you guys got a river next to the lake that you go to
Yeah.
or close. Have you ever went?
I have not.
I've tubed the river many, many times, Ryan.
Yeah, it's fun.
I would say at my age, overrated.
You would have more fun now going like during the week. Like if you went on like a Wednesday with your friends, it'd be fun. Weekends, way overrated these
Yeah.
days. Because it is a mosh pit out there.
Good point.
When the fuck is he gonna go down the river in the middle of the week?
I don't know. Give him a day off.
If he
Give him a
takes
Wednesday
a day
off.
off to go tubing down the river,
Well, you got Monday.
unless it's like a company retreat.
We're all going to.
Yeah,
That would actually
actually
be
pretty
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
If we win the week.
If we went on a
The
Wednesday.
weekend, it is a shit show because
Yeah.
we tube the Otter Tail because that's right in my hometown and everyone would do that 4th
Okay,
of July.
during the week, let's just go this Monday. It won't be busy, right?
No, definitely not.
Water will be freezing.
Yes. It's very cold
Yeah,
sometimes.
the old twig and berries. will be-
Yeah. Suckers.
One time I got shit canned on the river and my
Not to brag,
it was
but-
like not like too much, too drunk.
Not to brag.
Underrated word. Shit canned.
Shit canned.
Shit canned is definitely an underrated word.
And I fell off my tube and my tube floated for a good half a mile down the river with just me trying to catch up to it, drunk walking in the river. And you can't walk in the river and look cool at the same time.
No.
That's true.
You got to high knee it.
Yep. And even high kneeing it. Sometimes it gets deep. Sometimes there's a lot of rocks. You just look weird.
Sometimes you step on a broken bottle,
Yes.
cut your foot open.
Ugh.
It's a great way to end your tubing day.
Overrated is cutting open your foot. I know you guys like to do that.
Very overrated.
Yeah.
Underrated stuff. I put a fresh towel at the lake is very underrated.
That's a good one.
Oh.
I would agree, Tyler.
Yeah.
Dude, the difference between a fresh towel and a towel that you had drying over the back of a chair, it's a world of difference.
Okay, but maybe underrated though is on a really hot day, air drying
Yeah, that's I like that
is
too.
maybe underrated.
But like, a little bit of a breeze and you get out of the water and you're kind of chilly,
Your nips are maybe a little
Your
hard.
nips get a
Yeah.
little hard.
Cut some glass.
Poke some glass.
Poke through that towel.
Diamond cutters.
Find the twig and berries in a couple hours.
Oh yeah. They're up,
They're somewhere.
up in your stomach.
Yeah. Huge underrated. Having a hot tub at the lake.
Yeah, I think it's appropriately rated.
You
Ryan.
think so?
I think so.
I love having a hot tub at the lake.
Not to brag. Not to brag.
I've
There's
never
a-
done the summer hot tub thing. I've done it like
it's pretty nice.
when the ice comes off.
It's pretty.
It's very fucking nice,
Yeah,
Tyler.
it's pretty underrated.
I've done the thing, like when the ice comes off and the water's cold, go hot tub to cold water.
Yeah. Yeah.
Flip flop immediately.
Hey, 2.5 years. You can change your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2.5 minutes. You can change your
I'm
mind.
gonna now use that for everything. I've been doing this for 3 years now. I have the right to change my mind.
Yes.
There we go.
Hot tubs are elite.
Now we've just, I think, have shifted to stuff that we like and don't like at the lake, by the way. So a thing that I don't like is filling up the jet skis and boats with gas.
Yes.
It's like not that big of a deal, but it's just annoying enough for me to really hate it.
So
I hate it because I have to stand there like a chump with the gas tank.
Spilling gas.
And then you're like trying not to spill. Has anyone ever put gas in a jet ski and not spilt in the water?
no.
There's no chance.
Those poor fish.
No, because
Yeah.
then it gets down to like the foot ton, like the foot
It's
tracks.
kind of cool how it makes a little rainbow in the water.
Yeah.
You dump a little more in there
Yeah.
just to see it.
No.
Jarrett.
No.
some lakes have gas stations though, right? Like you pull up to the dock and they
Yeah, if
pump
you're
it.
at one of those ritzy places.
Yeah, but there's
Jesus.
gas in the lake.
Ah, look,
Okay.
What are you talking about?
It's
Lake
sweet.
Minnetonka over here? It is.
Yeah, if your jet ski's made of gold.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, what are you riding around on a big hunk of gold? You pull up to a dock and they just fill you with gas?
Think if there was someone actually filling gas for you on the lake.
There is.
No, there's just a gas pump.
Now there's a pier in DL. I've never had a lake place, so I'm only going off of what I've seen and going to friends' houses. There's a pier on the lake, and the dude comes out and fills your
Oh, no
boat up.
shit.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's pretty sweet.
It's overrated.
There's something about having to like get the old gas can out of the garage and fill in I don't know. I like that kind of stuff.
You want to know what's underrated?
What?
Eating food on the boat.
Agreed.
Everyone drinks on the boat, but like bringing a pizza fresh out of the oven onto the boat and everyone eats it, or like if you happen to be on one of those ritzy lakes that has like a bar and you can order food and go bring it onto the boat, eating food while floating on water is very underrated in my opinion.
Because when you ask people, hey, should I bring some snacks? You're like, no, I'm fine. But when you bring,
Well, it's always chips, right?
it's always chips. But if you bring a
but
pizza,
eating hot food is
you know everyone's gonna eat it, whether they want to or not.
oh yeah, jalapeno poppers.
Oh God.
We got fried pickles.
Bring an air fryer on the boat. You don't need any oil.
Hey guys, if you didn't hear, Ryan's got an air fryer.
A built-in air fryer.
Ryan's got the sous vide on the boat.
Oh God.
It would be
good
kind
fairway.
of maybe some chicken tendies on the boat.
Yep.
They're pretty good.
Pizza rolls.
Are air fryers maybe shifting into the overrated category? I think they.
I
might.
think so.
No,
No.
they're still.
They're very well rated.
Yeah, because I was gonna say though, we got one.
You
Not to brag. I got an air fryer, and very underwhelmed.
You should be.
What have you been
Definitely.
cooking in
no,
it?
you got to
Like,
start making
It
the
does
right
like
stuff.
if you have like a pizza oven, you slide in, you turn the knob. It's the same thing. It'll do the same shit.
No, it's different.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just like, I mean, I understand that it's a convection oven thing, but like you get the same. You can get the same results from like a pizza or toaster oven.
Yeah. No,
not in the same amount of time.
Pretty close.
maybe give or take 4 or 5
if
minutes.
you reheat pizza in a pizza oven in 3 minutes, that baby is ready to go.
Are you just reheating stuff in your air fryer?
No.
Or are you cooking it?
But
from
I'm
frozen?
saying that oftentimes is a huge function
You're
to
just
the
throwing
air
pizza
fryer.
in there.
Miles is only making pizza
No,
in his air
I
fryer.
made like chicken nuggets before, you know.
no,
Mom, I didn't. Someone else did. I would never eat chicken nuggets, Mom.
Miles is cutting
Why does
up.
your mom care what
She's
you're
always
eating?
worried about what I'm eating, and I know she has a heart attack because she thinks I'm gonna have a heart attack. You know.
I get that.
It's the healthy chicken nuggets. Pure 100% chicken breast.
It's actually
And in the air
tofu nuggets.
Cauliflower nuggets.
Yes.
Becca makes black bean burgers in the air fryer, and I want to vomit every time.
Yuck. Highly overrated.
And fake meat,
Yes.
overrated. I wrote fishing off the dock is extremely underrated.
Underrated.
Agreed.
Yes.
Then hooking your brother too. Very underrated.
Yes. Have you ever hooked anybody on a cast?
No.
I haven't personally, but I was on a boat when a kid got hooked, and it was like a weird balance. Like me as the third party is kind of funny, but I was also a little worried about the guy, but it was still pretty funny.
Yeah, I feel that. It's kind of fun to just see a sense of panic sometimes.
He's got a freaking lure dangling from his chin.
Yeah.
Underrated. Sunset swim.
Nice.
Usually
Never done it.
sunset swim, no wind.
Yeah.
That's great.
And then the air is a little cooler than the water, so the water's warmer.
Yes, exactly. That's so underrated. It's unbelievable. And then when the sun finally goes down, then you actually, if you got a hot tub, you just pop in the hot tub and warm up.
Or grab a fresh towel.
It's a great move with
Maybe
a fresh towel.
Maybe grab a fresh towel. Maybe dip yourself in the hot tub, and then if you're hungry, just go on the boat and eat some hot food.
Out of the air fryer.
Out of the air fryer.
I would say that sounds
boat.
pretty good.
That sounds like a great
Like a
night.
solid lake weekend.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna do about one of those things this whole weekend. It's
What's
gonna
it gonna
be.
be?
I'm not going swimming.
Using the air fryer.
I am going to eat food on the boat. I think.
I like that.
You can fish off the dock too. I can see
Yeah.
you doing that.
I don't know.
You need to get into fishing.
I need to get into more golfing.
Yeah.
That's what
No,
I
you're
need
right.
to do.
You need to start golfing and then fishing.
Yeah, just go from the course right to fishing.
Mhm.
I like it. There's like activities that you don't have to talk to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just drink. You can drink on both of them.
You can also, there's also a lot of fishermen though that get pissed if you like fish too close or.
You think I'm going in a spot where other fishermen are?
Yeah.
Jarrett.
I'm not going to actually fish. I'm just going out to drink, you know?
You're going to the secret spot.
But there's fishermen always everywhere, I feel like. at
Yeah.
every lake.
Depends on what lake you're on. Depends on how big the lake is.
Depends on where the hot spot's
Depends
at.
on the time of day. Depends on the day of the week. Depends on if the fish are biting.
The cycle of the moon.
Yep.
Depends on the lunar cycles.
The barometric pressure.
Depends on the menstrual cycles. You know, it all
True.
depends.
Female fish, they lay eggs.
Yeah, they do.
Yep.
Yes, they do.
Spawning season.
Caviar.
I have an overrated drinking on a pontoon because
Jarrett.
every time I drink on a pontoon, I have to pee really bad. I have a hummingbird bladder. So like, I always
Just
have
pee off the back.
I don't like doing that.
Hey, underrated is peeing in the lake, not in the water. Like
While-
peeing from the dock or from the pontoon.
While it's moving.
While it's moving, very underrated. You gotta try
Yes.
that out next time, Jared.
I was gonna say peeing in the lake, but not close to shore. Like you maybe jump off the boat and you're in the middle of the lake. Peeing out there is better than
Just
peeing at the
not
shore.
close.
So
Sure.
specific.
It's just different.
like 10 feet offshore.
Honestly, I don't pee unless it's at least 15 feet deep. Oh,
It's
God,
gotta be
under
deeper than that.
Whatever.
Whatever, Tyler.
Underrated would be Ziploc bags because I feel like every time I go to the lake, there's just Ziploc bags for whatever situation.
Whatever situation.
Whatever. Like snacks.
Snacks.
Fishermen always have Ziploc bags for
Yeah.
whatever reason.
Chip clips are underrated as well.
Yes, they are.
That's I'm a big chip clip guy. and not the clothespin. Don't give me a clothespin.
chip clip.
Give me the
specifically.
chip clip that's got the long thing that's colored. And
Maybe he's got a magnet on it.
Yeah, it goes in the fridge.
Yeah.
Maybe someone's insurance company, so you know who to call
Yep.
if the boat wrecks.
Yes. It's very smart, actually.
Yeah,
Sherlock.
Yeah. Chip clips, man.
they're the best.
Chip clips.
Not as good as fresh air though on the pontoon.
Fresh air is, I mean, have you ever woke up in a camper by the lake
Yeah.
and then you step outside and you get that fresh air right in your nostrils?
You've
Nothing
been
better.
breathing in that stale, recycled air. In
Yeah,
the
even if you
camper.
got the fan on the ceiling going, it's still
No.
stale.
Not the same. Fan's dusty.
It's like a hot box in there and you go outside. Fresh air, baby.
Night fresh air is really good too, though.
Yeah, it's really good for you.
Or like, yeah, you drink a whole bunch by the bonfire and you got to wake up in the middle of the night to piss.
Mm-hmm.
And you leave the stale camper air into the fresh night air.
Yeah, and then your nips get a little hard.
Nips get a little hard.
Yeah.
You grab a fresh towel.
Yeah, you get like
Jump in the hot tub.
you get like 15 feet up.
Then maybe you go for a midnight ride on the pontoon, maybe have some hot food in the air fryer.
Jump in the deep end and then pee.
You get like 15 feet offshore to pee.
Yeah. It's got to be deeper than that.
Okay.
15 feet deep. Not
You got to be,
offshore.
it's got to be, you're jumping off the boat and then you're peeing out in the middle of the lake.
Gotcha.
Dipe up.
Yep.
Yes. Have you guys ever outlasted the fire?
No.
Oh
To
yeah.
where the coal, it's just embers burning and it's like 3 a.m. and it's the lake is completely calm and it's a clear night and you're just sitting there and all of a sudden you start talking about space. Have you guys ever
Or,
done that before?
What's that one thing you like to talk about?
The singularity.
Yes, singularity.
That's about robots.
Well, kind of the same as space.
Well,
robots.
that 3 a.m. at the lake after the bonfires died down. That's when you talk about aliens.
Okay.
It's because you look up at the stars.
Yes,
4 a.m..
exactly. Earlier than that, when you're drinking in the cabin, that's when you talk about singularity and the robots taking over the world.
And you're a big time 3 to 4 a.m. guy,
I don't mean to be.
but you are, and that's okay.
Sometimes you just let the party get the best of you.
Yeah.
You know. I'm here for a long time, and I'm here for a good time. You know. Tyler's the opposite.
Yep.
He's not there for a long time. He's gonna Irish goodbye out of there.
He's already been here for a long time.
I know.
Great Depression.
Yeah. I was just going to say I haven't done that for a few years, but I used to all the time.
Irish car bomb or
No.
Irish dust bowl
No,
or Irish goodbye.
no, outlast the fire.
Oh, I think you meant the Irish goodbye.
I did that like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Freudian slip.
Yeah. Very underrated Irish goodbye.
Yeah, I highly recommend people implement it.
I wanted to say Irish car bomb again.
Yeah.
Stop saying that.
It's a drink at the bar.
I do like them.
I don't think that that's a thing, is it?
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
it is. Yeah, you drop a shot of something in Guinness and then you drink it.
Yep.
Irish car bomb,
Okay.
real thing.
I always thought it was just a joke that we used to say at work.
No. Not in my world.
Car bomb.
Make sure you type drink after.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
There we go.
Yeah.
Well, I'll probably
Baileys.
have to cut this out because now it's all ruined.
Why?
This is very confusing.
I think it's pretty commonly known. Oh yeah, it's Bailey's, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah, Bailey's and Guinness.
Yep.
Pretty good. Got to drink it
Looks
fast,
good.
though.
They are good.
Not as good as a grasshopper. Very underrated at the lake.
Grasshoppers are good. I was a big fan of that.
Yeah. Although we've been doing this for 3 years, 2.5, I have not changed my stance on grasshoppers. Still give it a big old thumbs up. Jared's Googling it. I imagine that he is. That is an
Great Google
insect.
by Jarrett.
Yeah.
What did you expect to show up, Jared, when you Googled grasshopper?
I thought Google would predict. 'Cause
I maybe need to have a grasshopper this weekend. Kick off summer right.
do you drink it in a martini glass?
You drink it in whatever glass you got.
Drink it straight out of the the Margaritaville.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right out of the spigot. All right. Well,
Oh, cream de menthe.
yeah. You maybe got to go back and listen to that episode. We actually were drinking them on the podcast one time.
Oh, okay. A little YBR history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little time capsule there for you.
Back in 1.0. That was before we even expanded the studio because we were still going north and south.
It was. That studio, man.
We had to crawl under the table to get to the desk.
Yes.
What a roller coaster of setups we had.
Whatever. All right. Shall we wrap it up, boys? Get on with the weekend.
Let's do it.
Guys, I hope that you are going to have a very fun, safe, happy, drunken,
Patriotic.
4 a.m. aliens talk Memorial weekend with you and your family. Is it a family holiday, you think?
Pretty much,
I
yeah.
think it's a family holiday. Yeah, have a good time at the lake. Ryan's going to Florida for some random stuff going on. Bring us back some of those cans.
I'll sneak a couple back.
Yeah.
Couple 2 trees.
Can you steal me a golf ball from Pop Smoke?
Sure.
Bring
Thanks.
back the
Are you
sun
going?
with you.
Pop stroke, yeah. 22 minutes from the Airbnb.
Oh my God.
Jesus criminy.
Wow.
All right, guys, welcome. Well,
Welcome.
thanks for tuning in and welcome to the end of the You Betcha Radio show.
That's not the name of this.
Let's go. Whatever.
I'm You Betcha guy here with Tyler the camera guy. Oh, didn't see that coming.
Give me some.
Ryan the t-shirt guy is also in the room.
Rum.
Guys, may your ranch always be runny, your bush lattes be ever so cold. Forever so cold. Cheers, Ryan.
Wow.
God, that's cold.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.